So today we're just going to go through a brief lesson on how to write these in slope-intercept form. So again, the equation for slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is slope, or in other words, how much you change. This triangle means change. How much you change in y, it's actually a delta, and how much you change in x. So however much you change in your y over however much you change in your x. So we'll go through a couple of examples and you'll understand slope a little bit better. B is your y-intercept, or in other words, it's where your y-axis crosses the line. So this red line intercepts the y-axis at -3. That is a y-intercept. So let's just go ahead and do this first equation. We know that the y-intercept is going to be -3, so we know that this will have -3 at the end. We also know that this is a negative slope, so y equals something negative. And we're going to go ahead and pick 2 points. We'll start here, I suppose, and we'll end here. So to get from this point to that point, we have to go 1, 2, 3 over. So that's our denominator. And we have to go 1 down. That's the negative. It's going down. 1 down. So we have -1/3 x minus 3. When we type that into the computer, it's going to look a little bit different. So when we type it into the computer, it will actually look like this. I'll just write right here on the graph. Y equals negative x divided by 3 minus 3. So the x goes with the numerator. 1 times x is just x. And the negative commutes to the front. So this is what you'll actually type into the box on the computer. Next example down here. Let's do this one here on the bottom. Intercept is where it hits. Boom, 5. So we know that this is going to be +5. Then our slope is negative. We can see that it's going down. That's negative. So y equals some negative number. And we'll go ahead and compute that from this point to this point. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we've gone 1, 2. I can do that better. Just erase that line. So we're starting here and we're going 1, 2, 3 down. There's our negative, down 3. And we're going right 1, 2. So we've changed 3 in the y direction. We've changed 2 in the x direction. -3, +2. So this is our equation. When we actually type it in, it will be y equals, sorry, there should be an x here. Y equals -3x divided by 2 plus 5. Let's go to our next example up here. 4 is our intercept. Our slope is going down, so it's negative, so we know it's going to be +4. If I can squeeze it in up here. +4, it's going to be negative, so y equals some negative number. We go ahead and compute from here, and then we go to our next one here. So down 1, right 1. So down 1, that's our negative, right 1. We can simplify that. 1 divided by 1 is just 1. So this is actually y equals -1 x plus 4. And then when we type that into the computer, it actually looks exactly like this. There's no change because there's no fraction. So it looks just like that when we type it into the computer. Let's do our next one. -3. Boom, right there, -3. So we have -3 as our intercept. And from this point to that point, we actually go up 1. And you can see this is a positive slope, so this is going to be positive. And then we go right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. we went right 5. Our change in the x direction was 5. Our change in the y direction was 1. So y equals 1/5 x minus 3. When we type it in the computer, we say y equals x divided by 5 minus 3. And we're done. Good luck on the homework. If you need to take the homework multiple times, you can go ahead and retake it. We'll have unlimited attempts. And if you want to swing back by and rewatch this, you can do that too. Thanks.